All right, John, when it comes to purchasing hosts for VMware vSAN, what sort of network interface card should I go with?
So this is actually something I had a blog post on recently. There's two lists of NICs you can look at. You can look at the vSphere VCG, which has every NIC known to man. And there's some basic requirements. You need at least 10 gigabit per second NICs in order to use all flash vSAN, and really 1 gig. Ew, why? Like, yeah, stop doing that. But moving on with this, the other list you can look at is the vSAN VCG, which historically was just for controllers and drives. And what you'll find there is there's actually, we have some NICs that have been certified specifically for RDMA usage, Rocky. And let me tell you, even if you're not going to go configure RDMA converged over Ethernet, even if you're not going to, buy switches or you're not buying these NICs just for that usage, I would go shopping on this list first, because these NICs have had extended validation. They're going to perform great even without RDMA. They've got great ASICs with lots of ability to move packets. And you're not going to necessarily run into some of the issues that say that some of the cheaper 10 gig NICs especially have. Don't be afraid also to buy 25, even if you have 10 gig NICs. Remember the 25 gig SFP 28 port, which is what the 25s have, is fully backwards compatible with your existing 10 gig switch and cabling. If you're really that lazy, just want to rip a server out, put a new server in, and plug the NICs in. You can use that until it's time to go upgrade the switches. So don't think that your networking is this like weird, like when you went from 1 gig, copper to 10 gig optical, that it was this chicken egg of like, oh, I got to buy new switches at the same time I buy new. No, you can do them out of sync. We can stair step our way to faster and better networking.
All right. But, and it sounds like though, similar to even network switches, not all network interface cards of the same speed are capable of the same levels of performance and overall offloading capabilities and so forth. There is a range, right?
Yeah. And if you look on the VCG, you'll see some sub features, things like NumoWare drivers, Genevieve and VXLAN offloads, LRO, TSO. When you get to those really cheap, some of those cheap onboard 10 gig, I wouldn't put any traffic I really care about deeply on them.
No, that's good advice. Yeah.